Good morning, everyone. David Hall here again with some words of truth and hope for you. I want to give a quick shout out to my wife Peggy for allowing me to share her platform, where you can find these videos on the healthyamerican.org. She's going to create a page for me soon because she's my tech guru, and you'll be able to find these easier and scroll through them and enjoy them as you will. Today I wanted to share one of my favorite Bible verses. This is something that a few months back the Lord put on my heart, and I woke up morning after morning with this verse in my head, and I enjoyed the verse. I would just meditate on it and think about what it meant, and then try and visualize it, and then the Lord gave me a vision of this verse, and I want to share that with you. It is from the Gospel of Matthew. It's Matthew 7:12-14. I sort of have it memorized, but I'm just going to read it for you, so I'll get it all right. I am going to actually paraphrase it because I like a couple different versions of it, but it goes like this. Wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many they be who will find it. But straight is the gate and narrow the path that leads to life or salvation. And I love those verses, and the Lord gave me a visualization of it. So I want to share that with you today. I don't have any props, which would be great. So the broad path. What is the broad path that leads to destruction? Well, look around you. Look around you. Look at a photograph from space of the Earth. There's your broad path. The entire world is the broad path that leads to destruction. And if you hang your hat on the world, you're on the broad path, and that leads to destruction. That's the insight God gave me, that's the broad path. How do we know we're on the right path? Well, if you're in the world, you're on the broad path. So you need to really take the time and effort to seek the narrow path. So what does the narrow path look like then, you ask? The narrow path, visualize a beach, sand, which is easy here in Southern California, and imagine one set of footsteps going off infinitely in the sand. That one set of footsteps, that imprint, the footsteps, the path of Christ, of Jesus Christ, that's the narrow path. So follow that path, follow those footsteps, and you will be on the narrow path going through the straight gate that leads to life and leads to salvation. I think that's a wonderful thought to share with you today, and in these troubling times we're living in right now, more important than ever to get going on that path, find that path, find out why you're not on it, what's keeping you from that path, what's keeping you distracted in the rest of the world. The entire globe is that broad path that leads to destruction. So send me questions if you like, send me answers if you like. I'm here to give you some hope and some truth, and I pray that I'm doing that. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, and may God richly bless you. Bye-bye.